Easy, easy.
트램플러. 롱레그.
They won't see it coming. I'll do what I
어이구 기다렸다. 와, 땀에 사람 죽였어. 아, 이거 구르기 너무 힘들어. 왼쪽 컨트롤이 뭐야? 아, 키 바꾸자 이거. 여기 도저히 못하겠다. 간다. 그러지 마라. 하나씩 싸워야지. 5개 다 같이 싸우니까 너무 힘들어. 이거 잘 바꿨다. 아, 너무 어려웠어. 화살 아깝다.
Can't be too prepared.
다 쓸어먹었지. 개 쪽자 같은데. 아, 치명타가 이건가? 이것 때문에 그때 안 된다 그랬나? 아, 그럴 수 있겠다. 아 여기 진짜 개적자였다.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. What trial can I give you today? Now's your chance to show you can snare Glinthawks. Lure them close to you, then tie them down in time to pass this test. I'll start timing once you slide down the rope.
글린토크 묶기만 하면 되나? 진짜? 치킨 맞죠? 치킨 새끼들 묶기만 하면 된다고? 이거 막상 하려니까 몇 마리 없냐? 나 어디 감이 이 새끼들? 좋아 이 새끼야. 하나, 다음. 둘. 다음 놓습니다. 다음 놓. 완료.
You won a blazing sun on your first attempt? Congratulations!
I have to get going.
You know where to find me.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
왜 안 열었냐? 근데 이거 어디로 가는 거냐? 원상복귀. 이 길을 타고?
Just stay out of their way for now.
친구야 안녕? 니 찾아왔는데 아무것도 없네 근처에. 돈 좀 벌까? 누가 봐도 존나 보스 목이죠 저거.
Saving these for the trail.
아유. 뭐냐? 우리 도적단 친구들.
Fighting time!
Pass the test. That's better.
그건 뭐냐? 롱레그냐? 아, 복잡 파밍 잘했다.
This must be Lonesome Rock. If it's a trap, I might need to go in quiet.
엄마가 진짠지 나코아가 진짠지 모른다 이 말이지. 기억났다. 그런 게 있었다.
Huh. Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
I'm so bored. I'm bored with being bored.
I'm bored with you talking about being bored.
I'm bored with you complaining about me being bored.
I wasn't complaining. I was complaining about your complaining.
Well, now I'm complaining about your complaining.
If you two don't shut up, I'm gonna complain to Zaid, and then things'll get ugly.
딴 놈들 막 있네 여기. 소리 막 들리네. 수레 일로 끌고 왔네.
Hold, Outlander! What are you doing here?
Prefect Zaid told me that bandits abducted a girl near here. Do you know where they might have taken her?
Zaid told you that, did he? Huh. No bandits around here, girl. But I think I can help you find your friend. The boss sent us a fresh one, boys. Wrap her up and tie her down.
Looks like he needs to fight.
자, 우리 한따까리 합시다.
Feel that?
All right, let's see what Zaid's hiding out here. Not just chains, manacles. They were moving prisoners somewhere.
그러고 보니 아니 남은 게 뭐지?
Keep that for later.
벌써 풀이 갈고.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
우와. 그래 이게 낫다. 고르고 나서 다시 누리려니까 많이 귀찮더라고.
tracks lead to that compound. Maybe Nakoa's inside.
That Nora girl we got in the hole is nice and mean.
Don't get ideas. Said says hands off or I better fight it off.
Sounds like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to her.
이게 노예제를 없앴는데 그죠? 근데 남아서 하고 있었다 이 말이지. 뭐 있구만. 활 좀 아끼고 싶은데.
Who's there? Someone here?
King Jiran only understood strength. He would spit on us for this ceasefire.
I can hear you, I think. Someone's out there killing us. Look! I'm going in. Got something. I'm gonna check that out.
Not alone.
아 게이드 저게 내려오네.
You hear that? What was that?
As you went that way.
What?
넌 뭐냐?
Lost him.
존나 웃기네 멧돼지네.
The area, brothers. All of it.
방금 뭐 왔나? 아니네.
Stay sharp and shout if you need to.
아, 화살 한 방은 썼다. 아깝다. 저 위에 파밍할 거 없나? 있지. 예. 다 먹었나? 요 집 지하실에 있나? 이거 아이가? 아, 일로 가는 게 지하실 입구인가? 그렇겠다. 혹시 더 있냐? 없네?
Prisoners. Chained up to be sold as slaves.
Please, help us get out of here.
Nakoa? Jan sent me. Look, we can talk more once we get everyone out of this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others. Let's go.
다 죽였는데?
Please, help us get out of here.
Talk to Nukoa. She'll know what to do.
밖에 나가면 그 새끼 와 있겠다. 아, 얘도 풀어줘. 얘도
Talk to
빨리.
Nukoa. She'll know what to do.
나가면은 금마가 와 있겠다. 보스가. 딱 각이다. 요런 세 명이랑 같이 싸우면 될 것 같다. 가자.
I knew you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid. For you and your men.
Only a little blood.
아, 쟤는 딸 필요 그냥 끝나는 거였네. 괜히 찾아온다고 화살도 쐈네.
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed, they butchered for Zaid during the Red Raids. The new Sun King kicked them out of the army, but Zaid managed to lie his way out of trouble, then saw a new way to make a shard, putting his grunts to work here.
How did Zaid capture you?
I tried to get him at Day Tower, but he caught me, then let me go so he could have his men grab me later.
And after?
Said he was going to sell me into slavery like the other poor bastards that came through here week to week. But he took his time, kicked me around whenever he stopped by. Guess me trying to kill him hurt his pride.
You've been through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything to make that happen. And I did.
What are you gonna do now?
The others were in that cellar for months. The more run down they got, the harder it was for Zaid to sell them. They need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to Meridian and tend to them.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him. I'll miss that runt. But at least he'll know I'm safe.
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a seeker. If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet. Until then, thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world. I don't know. Maybe now I can put Zaid behind me and remember my father as I should.
Got too much already.
아유, 감전 함정은 씨, 존나 많네. 어? 근처 나온 김에 마실 거 하나 타갖고. 내가 이거 하려고 껐었구나. 이러고 나면 그렇지 이러고 나면 생기지. 감자 함정 아깝네. 이제 남은 퀘스트가 이건 저 뒤에 제 진짜 가는 것만 남았네. 가자. 왜 싸우냐?
Never know when I might need these.
와처를 못 이겼어 여러분. 아니 쏟아들이 와처를 못 이겼어 이러고 있어? 고맙다는 말도 안 하네.
Another victory for the city.
아이씨 톨렉을 빨리 먹었어야 했는데. 갔다 올까? 아 근데 퀘스트는 받고 가니까.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
야 그러고 보니까 이거 알고 관문 어디냐? 이건가? 자이드 이 새끼 개 잡놈이었다고 얘기해줘야지. 이거 아닌가?
No, I've got all the best goods
I
here.
don't want to face my father.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
This isn't up to their usual standard.
야, 요거 하나, 둘, 한 4개만 팔자. 아직 있을라나? 그래, 이렇게 정리됐을까봐 6개 안 팔고 4개만 팔았다. 에이씨. 아, 아침에 주시 여기였던가? 하루탑인가? 하루탑이었던 것 같기도 하고. 맞는 것 같다. 야, 니 쫄따구 개새끼들아. 일로 와봐. 야, 마.
You're back. I've gotten some reports, so I have a notion of what you're gonna say.
That your man Zaid was running a slaving operation right under your nose?
He was never my man. But I won't make excuses. I should have dug harder for proof of his guilt. There'll be a full investigation. And if you see this young woman again, assure her she'll face no reprisal. And please, offer her my personal apology.
Do you really think that will help her?
No, I don't suppose it will. But for every shadow, there's sunlight. I hope she'll see that one day. Lakir came back on his own, a little worse for wear. He seemed a bit embarrassed when I mentioned you. Dare I ask?
He has a lovely singing voice.
That's a capital lie if I've ever heard one. I'll have a talk with him about it.
You have an officer here by the name of Zaid. Are you aware of the accusations against him?
Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. Now, if there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it. And the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive.
아이 꼬였네 이거.
I need to go.
Let me know if there's any news about those missing men.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
There's blood on the throne because of Duran, but Avad is trying to wash.
이거 생각보다 거리가 똑같은데. 그래? 유지로 하는 게 맞겠다. 아, 토글로.
Shines on hard work and honest sweat. This isn't.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
오케이, 메리디언 드디어 도착. 살인이 일어났다고?
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
가자.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Owen. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Owen is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa.
딴 거 하면 어떻게 되지?
I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
More bandits try to get past me. They'll have a fight. Mark my words.
그래, 가자.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Don't talk to a shark just a look.
That girl.
Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Would you like to buy something today?
How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lay siege to blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break in. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
2층엔 뭐 없나? 털어야지. 어? 저거 뭐냐?
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. Wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
이게 이거구만. 야, 간다.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
문 빼고라며 임마. 쥐는 먼저 들어갔네.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. The map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
뭐 일 퀘스트도 많노. 나온나?
Look at those Nora rags.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
뭔데?
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an Outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No, although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous! Yes, yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
와, 피스 하나씩 모자라네.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
Yes, the machines grow more. But
You there? Can you help me?
We have other
Can you
priorities.
spare a moment? Someone robbed my house.
여기 무기 뭐 좋은 거 더 파나? 쭉 나오네. 레틀러까지 나왔네. 아, 레틀러에 돈이 없다, 도이. 보자.
Don't care what other tribes do. I'll just
Nora, please, I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
그런 거 다 알겠는데 나는 일단
Have you seen the memorial in the sun ring at night?
와, 요렇게 바꾸는 거구만. 이거 하나씩 줘봐. 이런 씨.
You have no need to loiter around here.
I have a matter of...
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine sweeter still.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
아니 모자라? 하나가 모자라?
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Let's have...
와, 씨.
No. A colorful discussion.
야, 이런 거를 그냥 귀찮으니까 사라고 만들어놨네. 뒤에 하나 더 있었네. 좀만 뭐야?
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
근데 두 개는 세트 모아놨던 것 같은데.
You ready? Let's trade then.
하나는 모았네.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you.
여기 없는 걸로 뜨나? 있는 걸로 뜨나? 있는 걸로 뜨긴 뜨네. 500. 이건 그리 나쁘지 않네.
Outlander?
Good shards.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
그 2층 올라가는 게 어디 있을란가? 어이? 뭐야 이건?
Steal the my soul. We'll teach you now.
I can say for you, Nora, you're not much for putting on airs.
여기서 2층 올라가는구만. 어디쯤인지 봐놓자. 아 오케이. 바로 옆에 있네. 한 바퀴 잘못
I wonder
돌았네.
who that is.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with... Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Okay. 오케이, 내가 다 털어줄게. 뭐냐?
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Anora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
개새끼 찌bil라.
I believe I made myself perfectly clear.
아 씨발 얘 말 건 거 아니라 개새끼야.
And stay below with the sludges.
이거 회수할 거라고. 아 꺼져봐. 아 미친 새끼야 나온나. 내 함정. 아 개짱나네 씨발 새끼. 뭐냐? 너 동네 이상한 거 많다 야. 아 존나 안 나오네. 반대쪽에도 뭐 있냐 혹시? 저 새끼 집인가? 아래층에 뭐 있네.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
뭐?
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis boil.
오케이. 그 정도야 밥이지. 요거 퀘스트까지만 받고 따서 뭐하노? 종교의식 같은 건 같네.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
If I could help, what must be done?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Okay.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
나중에 이거부터 시작하자. 오늘 일단 여기까지 잠시.